John with Eastern Hot Rodder, and today Sage is taking her emblems off her S10. She decided to debadge it just to give it a little cleaner look. So she's using a little heat gun here, and these badges are just stuck on. There's no holes behind them. So she's just going to heat this up here. Make sure the double-sided tape starts like well. And it's almost there already. It's not even warm yet. And you're going to take off the Chevrolet one here. She's going to take off the S10 on the doors, and I think she's going to take this one off here. So that way the whole truck will have just a nice little clean look on it. So she's already working on making it her own. We're not going to do anything real radical with this car. We got to line that front bumper a little bit. She wants to do clear parking lights, drop it down about 2 inches, and call it a day. We might put the ZQH suspension stuff in there, make the handle pretty good. Just make a nice little cruiser out of it. But she is thrilled. This is, I mean, look at this truck, man. It's 25 years old, 24 years old, and it's like in great shape. So she really scored good for her first vehicle. What I like to do with this is once you get the emblem off, while the metal's still warm, a lot of times you can just roll most of the glue off. When it's too hot, it gets really goopy. But one of the things that takes this glue off really easy, WD-40. There's goo going and stuff like that too, but WD-40 seems to work pretty good. So we'll get off what we can with hot fingers and elbow grease, and then get the residue off with some WD-40, and then polish the paint and wax it, and it'll look like it was never there. Nice thing about having a truck that was garaged this whole life, it didn't get all paint faded and stuff, so you don't have weird spots from where the emblems used to be. Now we got most of that glue off with just our fingers and a little bit of heat. We just sprayed this down with some WD-40, and we're already getting most of it off. There's a little bit of residue here. Might have to add a little bit more WD-40 to that. But it breaks that glue. And a little bit of ammonia will work too. I've used Windex, and that works pretty good. What I like about the WD though is it kind of keeps the surface a little smooth, and protects the paint at the same time, almost like a wax because of the oils in it. You see, that's just about completely gone now. You got just this little bit here and there. There's a little bit. About 10 left. I'll have to get off. So we took off what we could with just the WD-40, and there were some stubborn spots, so we started to get a little more aggressive with it. So we went with our Windex. Use any glass cleaner. It's the ammonia that's in the glass cleaner that really starts to get the glue off, and that helped us get a little more off. You can see versus the last clip where we were still working out with the WD. You can see how much more got off. There's like a little bit through here. You can't see it, but you can feel it. There we go. And this is what's left of the S and the last part of the bow tie there. You can see it's feeling good there. Just give it a spritz, let it sit for a second, and you can work it in with your fingernail so you're not scratching the surface of the paint. She's got the S10 off and polished up already, and I come back in and she's already got the Chevrolet off. It came off in pieces. See it down there now, it's like a twisted up Chevrolet. She's gonna take all the goopy stuff off now, and the tailgate to be done. Looks better already. Well, she's got the tailgate done. Looks way cleaner. And the cool thing is, we took the bow tie off the S10 part, threw a key ring in it. So now we got ourselves our own little bow tie keychain. That's nice. So Sage is using 40-pound test fishing line to cut through that glue, so you're not prying against the body. She heated it up with the heat gun. It's working? It's working on the other side. There it goes, you can hear it. It's starting to get cold out, so it's probably going to break the string. And you probably got to add more heat. Got all the way to the 10 or the 0. saw it back and forth a little bit. I guess that's not doing anything, is it? Yeah, you got the one. Almost to the one. Let's see. Don't pry too hard. There you go. There it goes. Look at that. Here it is. Now we got to deal with all the goop. Actually, emblem came off in better shape doing it that way. Well, here it is. Debadged and looking fine. So I hope that helps you guys that are thinking about getting into taking your emblems off your car that doesn't have them bolted on. You can just clean it right off. You can see with the sun coming down, that looks pretty good. You can see a little bit where the shadow of the Chevrolet was, but we'll buff it out a little bit more and let it kind of settle in. But there it is, guys. Looks pretty good. Nice and clean.